Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, last season's national champions, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Longhorns will kick this away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So LSU's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And of course, in the spotlight here, this quarterback is one of the early season Heisman candidates, Kirk. Obviously a long way to go, but he's off to a good start and certainly has potential to be in the hunt all season.
Yeah, it's a great word, potential. He's doing everything that's been asked of his coaches, been a great leader for his team. Let's see how he can get started today and try to play another great game.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Gets some space around the 30. Powering through a tackle. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LSU. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
That makes the score LSU 7, Texas 0.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. The Texas Longhorns offense gets their first crack now. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Defense not pressing this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Now it's 2nd down here. Again, going out of the RPO, and it's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through.
How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Longhorns will line up to boot it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
No way to run up the middle. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. 2nd down, looking to throw it. He dumps it off to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. This is something rare and special, but this early in the season, have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who may be the best.
He's in the clear. He'll be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Receiver in motion now. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, LSU.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now the all-important extra point. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead.
That makes the score LSU.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? after a big gain.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, and they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Longhorns looking to run some tempo here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw again. Running back has it on the screen now. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
3rd and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They make the tackle, but nice game. Sets them up 1st down at the 14.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
QB bootlegs here. The tight end has got it, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They'll run it here. Gets the first and still running. Oh, nobody can bring him down. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And that game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. When the defense is expecting a run, instead you go play action and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
He breaks free. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Picks up 9. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And now the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. They're able to get him down.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Catch made on the out route. He make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Off the play fake on first down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, LSU. A big defensive score.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. And is intercepted. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
This defense is reeling now. First down and goal. And here's the handoff. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, this guy just continues to find ways into the end zone. Combination of great play calling and outstanding execution. This back is going to be a primary talking point for the opposing defense at halftime.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7.
That makes the score LSU 35, Texas 7.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's running out of time here. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made, and a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Second down now after the sack. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's going to take off here. Finding space at the 20. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. LSU has moved into the red zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Motion now from the tight end. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score LSU 42, Texas.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
He'll return it from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here comes a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looks to the left, pass caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
And
you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They look to throw it here on second down. And the ball is hauled in. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
It's a draw to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Now, you just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. Again, ripping through the defense. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team. And you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
And now they'll run it on the draw. First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep to the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense, extending the lead, and in my opinion, putting this game away.
And now the try here for the extra point. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score LSU 49, Texas 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First down, looking to throw the football. Sacked, it's a loss, back to the 6.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
Backed up the 6-yard line. It's 2nd and long. QB decides to keep it here.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. They're able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
But the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. They try the trick play on first down. Doesn't fool the defense. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call. And all of a sudden, this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme, and you better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
That makes the score LSU.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The ball is caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Texas.
So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So they tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Longhorns offense takes the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. On first down, it's play action. Throws to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. First down here for this offense. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. The shotgun running play call. He's got the first and still going. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm.
Touchdown, Texas. They finish off the scoring drive. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The back's got it. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They'll feed the back again. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to scramble now. Heads out of bounds after another big gain and a first down. This defense has not been able to stop the quarterback run today.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Misses the receiver, incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where we'll start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short pass, finds the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He makes the grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. There's the handoff. Fighting him off. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Handoff in a single back formation. Powering through the defender. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. He escapes the pocket. Here's the second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Extending the play now. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
He'll throw it now. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Gets rid of it on the move. Touchdown, LSU. This passing game is still on fire.
LSU, number 81, with the grab and the score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score LSU 66, Texas 17.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. A new set of downs after that completion. QB keeper all the way.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Throw to the running back in the flat.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
The Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And they've got the returner corralled. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Ball handed off. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They're going to run it. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Tackle at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Looks like LSU has the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score LSU.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Off the play fake on first down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's caught. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. 1st down and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Texas.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there as far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go, and then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
And the PAT is good.
That makes the score LSU 80.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Number 17 set to kick off. Texas.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive.
And your Texas Longhorns will take over.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass is caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Back to throw again. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Well, I think you go with the safe call here with the out route. Quarterback's comfortable with that. I would have loved to see the receiver take that route a little bit deeper. Now it's 4th and short because he didn't take that route upfield.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Leaning on the run game here late. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. They're going to run it here. He shreds the tackle.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Running play called on 3rd and short. And it's good for a first down to the 36. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able...
Now here he goes. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. And that first down should clinch this big showdown. The sideline, Kirk, in celebration mode. A massive test early season, and they pass it.
Yeah, they pass it. What a big opportunity they're able to take advantage of. And just, you know, the fact that both these teams played, and it was such a competitive game early in the year. You know, the loser here, still a long way to go to be able to rebuild their resume and get right back to where they want to be.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the run here. Lets it go. The receiver grabs it. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the run here. Lets it go. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Lining up to try the extra point.
On for the extra point.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score LSU 87, Texas 20.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to... He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. Recovered by the kicking team now. They'll steal a possession here.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone.
This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle him at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
They stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Timeout, LSU.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Longhorns will have to punt this one away.
Number 10 on to kick it away.
And that sets up a return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.